Good day, guys. Welcome back to this channel. Now, those of you that are new and you are yet to subscribe, please make sure you click on the subscribe button, like, and also, make your comments. I love to watch out for it. So, we will take a look at our new stock and the work stock for the week. Before we get started, last week we did analysis on this new stock. You can go back to confirm, right? I think that last week our price opened at a level of 10, right? And currently we are trading at 9.68. So I told you guys, even 9 below it, right? I don't even think we are trading at 9.68. But I highlighted this level. I told you guys that new stock, right, to actually get to level, we'll be trading at a level of 9.68. But let's see if this price is currently trading at that level. It's close to that level, by the way. So we did analysis last week telling you guys that since that if price should open, we would actually have a bearish move for the week, thereby we would close at a level of 9.68. But price is very, very close to that. So our prediction for last week was a bit correct. Now let's see what this movement will be made for this week. First of all, we can't really see the full chart, so pardon me, right? We can't really get the full picture. So we would have with what we would analyze with what we have. So let's start with this movement. This movement started 2021. This is about 6/22 to around June, right? Price started gave us a bearish move. So this will take a look at this to be a drop. Then we would consider this to be a pullback. We will now take a look at this as a bearish move, and we will now see this to be a pullback. After that, what do you expect next? We expect a further bearish move. So this nail stop or whatever you call it is actually on a bearish move. Now, if you take a look at this is a pullback, right? What do you expect? We expect more further bearish move. So you can take a look at the month of December, which is this red. We actually opened and closed bearish. So by the time we are going to the month of January, right, which is the month of January, right? The first week of January that will be predicting this movement. We will also expect more bearish move to be made. So by the time the month of January end, we should actually open and close bearish. So that is to tell you that there's more bearish move to come on our stocks. And when you take a look at majority of our stocks, right, they're actually dropping. And if you take a look at the index, like your Nasdaq 100, it is giving us a bearish move. More bearish move is to come, right? S&P 500, more bearish move is to come. Be it your US 30 or your Dow Jones, more bearish move is to come. So definitely this new stock itself, right? This new limited more bearish move is to come. That is one. We can also see this price trading below the 10 period moving average. And I do see it always. As long as your price is below your 10 period moving average, right? You should go ahead and sell, especially if you're a long-term trader. Long-term trader do make use of the monthly time frame. And since you want to place your trade, right, you want to go ahead and sell since you are forecasting, in 3, 4, 5 months, you want to grab, right? You should actually consider this as a bearish move. So new on the monthly time frame, we are on a bearish move. Now let's see what this weekly time frame actually says, or is what it's saying. So like I said, before you go ahead and place your trade, you would want to know the trend for that movement. You can see this is a bearish move. All right, now let me let you know. We all know that markets don't make three movements. Either it's giving us an uptrend move, or a downtrend move, or a ranging market move. So what we are getting on these new stocks is a downtrend move. So we have no other option than to go ahead and sell on our new stock. So we will be getting that downtrend move on new stock. So we take a look at this to be a drop or an impulse move. Then this will be seen as a pullback. You take a look at this to be a new drop, and you consider this to be a pullback. If you take a look at this would be a new drop. You can now take a look at this to be a pullback. So you would now be expecting a new drop. So this drop started was still not, I think it was around that December. So, the first week of December, we actually opened and closed bearish. The second week of December, too, we opened and closed bearish. Third week of December, we opened and closed bearish. And the last week of that December, we actually opened and closed bearish. So, the first week of the January that we are predicting for, I will also be expecting a bearish move. So, the next target that I'll be watching out for is 9.15. So we talked about getting to a level of 9.68. Price go to that level, broke below it, but currently now that price is trading close to that level, right? Above all, price go to our level that we talked about, which is a level of 9.68. So the next level we will be watching out for is 9.15. So if we can get to that level this week, then the upper one in 2 weeks time, we should need to hit that level. The level that we are watching out for is 9.50. So have it in mind that new stocks, our level the level we would be watching out for is like a threshold. So we want to let it to get to a level of 9.15. You can also see it here. This price is still below this 10 period moving average. If eventually if price just goes up and break this moving average, right? Maybe might want to consider your trade and everything, but since it is still below it, then we would still want to go ahead and sell, right? That should take us to the daily time frame. So you can now see this trend, right? You can see price has reacted to this same level, right? It is even below a level, this is a level of 9 points, 17. And I tell you guys that I will be watching out for a level of 9.15. So I would want to see this drop, new stocks drop to a level of 9.17. You can see this price here, this huge candlestick week here, which you can see as a liquidation, got to a level of 8.32. So you can see all this movement here. We had a level of 8.99. So me watching out for a level of 9.15 is actually not bad. I believe price will get to that level and even break below it and drop further down. So no stocks, still bearish move. Now you can see it on a daily time frame. Price is also trading below the 10 period moving average. You can see it. Like I always say, once your price is below your 10 period moving average, then definitely you would want to go ahead and sell. So we would see this to be a drop. We will take a look at this to be a pullback. This will be seen as a drop. Then you would take a look at this to be a pullback, right? This is a new drop, and you would consider this to be a pullback. After that, what do you expect? You expect a further bearish move. So you can see this day candlestick here. We actually open and close bearish. So once market opens again this week, we should also expect more bearish move to hit that level of 9.15 we are predicting for. Since with the forward time frame, so basically we will want to go ahead and sell as you can get a lower loss and a lower highs on our for our time frame. So definitely we still see this as a bearish move. That should now take us to the next one, which is our DWAC store. So last week also we did analysis on this. Can go back to confirm. Told you guys that we will actually open and close bearish for the week. So price actually opened at a level of 16.64. You can see 16.64, but we closed at a level of 1500. So I mean, price has actually given us the bearish move that we predicted, or we are predicting, that we were expecting. So price has given us that bearish move. Now we want to see where this price will be moving for this week, which is the first week of January, right? In order to be able to predict such movements, let's start from the higher time frame. So, I mean, I can't really get the full chart, right? But we are going to start with what we have here, which is, this is March, right? March 2022. So this is around 2022. We started having this bearish move. Even prior to that, we were dropping, right? Prior to that, the work has been dropping. We are having this bearish move. But let's take a look at this recent drop that was being made here, which is around period of March. So you can see that this price is dropping, right? Right? And you can also see that this price is trading below your 10 period simple moving average. So as long as it is still below the 10 period moving average, then definitely we will still see this as a sell. So when you take a look at this month here, the month of September, we actually opened and closed red. The month of October, we opened and closed red. But that month of November gave us a pullback, which is kind of green. But at the same time, price actually pushed down again. This is one of the reasons why we are having this huge candlestick week sticking at the top. So after that, price actually dropped again in the month of December. We actually opened and closed bearish, right? So this month, this new month that we are going to, which is January, we would also expect it to actually open and close bearish. So this is the work, right? On the month of January, expect a bearish move. Same thing with the weekly time frame. You can see it. I think for good straight 5 weeks, the wax has given us a bearish move. So you can see, let's start it from here. Week 1, which is bearish. Week 2, bearish. Week 3, bearish. Week 4, bearish. And week 5, bearish. So this the wax itself has given us a bearish move. So more bearish move is to come. You can also see it still trading below this 10 period moving average. So since this price is still trading this below our 10 period moving average, then definitely we can go ahead and what we just want to watch out for is to go ahead and sell on this the work, right? So now let's take a look at this digital work on our daily time frame. So the food trend once again see a bearish move. So let's start this movement from here. Let's start it from here, which is consider this to be a drop and take a look at this to be a pullback. Now this would be considered as a new drop or new lows, then a lower highs from there, a lower lows here, a pullback. Now we expect a further drop. So this daily time frame, more drop is to come. So this is one of the reasons why I predicted that this week we should have a bearish move on DWAC.